Hello there, minions of technology. Tim Lee, Legacy Studio. You're wondering, Tim, why on earth aren't you doing your usual intro? Well, let's start with this. YouTube, do not put this through your algorithm and think that this video is worth 1,500 views like you did on my Abduction 13. Do not! In saying that, I am sitting here in my dirty shirt today, chilling in the living room with my wife editing up my videos. I'm linked into this computer here, which is doing the editing. And here's what happened. I found out that yet again, somehow my system did not record the screen of the next episode. Now, there's two things about this. One, the screen wasn't captured, but you guys have made known to me that you would still like to see my moments of aha. Well, this puzzle specifically has one thing that I detest about it. What's one thing I've told you guys all the time? I'm dyslexic, okay? So things that hit dyslexic people are things like math, fractions. Well, this whole puzzle that I did in this video that you're going to not see, was all math stuff, and I hated this episode. And of course, I didn't even record the screen because the computer decided to cut off after recording for 5 seconds. No idea why. No idea why. But apparently that's the case. Now, in saying that, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play you a very quick, sped-up synopsis of what happened in that episode. I've been editing it for an hour and a half, okay? And then we're going to jump right into the episode following it in this episode, okay? So I'm just going to give you a quick 2-3 minute synopsis, I think it's 2 or 3 minutes, of that episode, and then we're going to jump right into it. YouTube, if you dare make this video viral, I will be mad at you.
Don't do it! Just don't do it!
And yet I hope people still like it and will still come and then subscribe and all that sort of stuff. You guys know the drill. So we'll leave it at that. Enjoy this very brief synopsis of the previous episode that did not get captured. And then we'll move into what I thought was a pretty fun next episode, solving the following puzzle. So we got cool stuff coming your way right here. Thank you so much for putting up with me when this kind of stupid junk happens. All right, now usually I would be checking your comments right now in the episode, but right now we're in a moment where we don't need help with comments and we're a couple episodes ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and read some lore for you and keep moving forward as
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Keep moving forward.
I mean, this stuff is way too advanced for me.
Keep moving forward.
And what if I can't fix this? What are we going to do?
Keep moving forward.
we look at a couple of these notebook pages that we just found of this guy's notebook. So it says here, my attempts to produce a carnivorous hybrid have had limited success. I thought I was making great progress, but the life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants on Narian. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to gaffes. Perhaps if I try mixing in the pieces from the swamp? And it looks like he shows these different plants, and it looks like some kind of types of stuff that creates this. I was going to say that's like a pepper of some sort. No, it can't be true. Surely his journals deceive me. He says he brought them back. He says he's given the Dunny brethren a new life. But how can any one man have so much power? How can one man's writings reawaken a dead world? Interesting. Okay, looks like we got some weights and measures going on here. So we have 3 grafts of wood with 1 graft of this thing. So that's going to play a role on how much weight is being utilized here. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's down around here. Okay. Green ooze. Ah, the next puzzle.
So I'm remembering, that is obviously playing with weights there. And I remember being in the room and getting... Alright, 4 wood equals 1 crystal. So 3 wood would not equal a full crystal. But 3 wood and a crystal, which is a quarter of a crystal, 4 crystals equal a metal stone. So do I need to figure out how to change that? Wouldn't we just need 3 crystals to 1 wood to balance it out? So if we can't do 3 crystals to 1 wood because we don't have 3 crystals, that's exactly why a crystal is broken, then we need a metal piece instead, which is a quarter of a metal piece, which requires 4 crystals for a metal stone. So if we did 1/4 of a metal stone, that would equal, it takes 4 crystals to equal 1 metal stone. So wouldn't a quarter of a metal stone equal 1 crystal? And unfortunately, I'm not doing very good at the math of this part. This is a guessing game right now, because I know that there is a math that I should be seeing, and I understand this is why I failed at math. 4 full wood balls is equal to 1 crystal. 4 full crystals is equal to 1 metal stone. So so if we're trying to balance it out, all I have to do to equalize to the other ball would be to have an exact match of 3 parts wood to 1 part crystal, which is exactly what we did. But now we're adding in the whole counterbalancing situation here as well, and that's where I'm struggling the most. The problem I'm having is usually you have to know the exact science to solve this. A guessing game just usually does not work. And that's where I'm really struggling here because I'm guessing when I know I shouldn't be guessing right now. And for those of you who are mathematicians and not dyslexic, I hate you. Because this is where my dyslexia kicks in at its max and totally fries my brain. Yeah, I can solve puzzles. But mathematics and puzzles usually for me are very painful. Because, and once again, how much of a difference is that countering system up there that this is pulling on, how much of a difference is that really making, and what are we attempting to do? We need to keep it dropped down when that ball hits, to drop the nose so that the ball can roll on, but not fly off when it gets to the end. And if the ball is that's being put on there is a crystal, and that's not even taking that into effect, the ball is a crystal which is equal to 4 wood balls. So if that's the case, so now we're dealing with fractions and things, and that's where that's where my idiocy shows itself.
That's what I hated worse when I was a kid. Was going to the neighborhood park and having kids start asking me math questions.
There's just too many variables that my brain is not deciphering, and because it can't seem to decipher it, it doesn't want to think about it. For instance, once again, the weight on the edge of the other side over here, the weight that suddenly pulls down on that. If it were to equal the weight of the ball, then wouldn't that mean that it would stay flat and allow the ball to travel across? But when we tried that, we had a problem.
Well, how about that? I hope I never have to use those again, which is probably exactly what's going to happen. But okay. Ha! Well, sugar snaps. That's, that puzzle.
You gotta put your past behind you. Look, kid, bad things happen, and you can't do anything about it, right?
Right.
Wrong!
Hello there, minions of technology. My name is Tim Lee. Welcome back to Legacy Studio, continuing MYST 3 Exile right here. And almost done with the marble game, if you will. That's the age that we're in right now. And we almost have it solved. One more puzzle, so it would seem, to solve this place. So let's get back to work here and get right to it. Now, in saying that, folks, I do want to thank you so much for joining us. A humongous thank you to Tada, who is our Legacy historian. I deeply appreciate him and his support of this channel. And folks, it's an honor to be able to do all this kind of crazy stuff with you guys. And if you want to become a channel member, get early access to all of our videos and a couple extra little things, hit that join button, join a tier. And if you become a Legacy historian, I shout you out right here in the videos. And I want to thank you so much for joining. By the way, 16% of my subscribers actually watch my videos. I'd like to make that a little bigger. So if you'd consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification so you get notifications on when we release new videos, that'd mean a lot to me. And thank you so very much for coming and joining us for this video. Let's get right back into it. Okay, so we just found our way finally to this puzzle. And I hate it already. So what I'm going to start by doing is seeing if I can turn off these 4 things here, 5 things here, to see what happens here. But we'll need to make our way back and find our way around, unfortunately. Let's start by lowering back down and see if we can find a easy way to get back in there. And it looks like we can by using this this little thing here. But I got to figure out how to get there. We can step in here. And is it this way? No? Where am I now? Okay. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. So, we're going to step through here. And that'll pull us back over here where I can get on here. And we can start deciphering out the paths. So let's come over here, and I want to try and turn off each one of these nodes. So let's start with this one. I can't turn it off. All I can do is change it. Right? Now what if I look up? It's going to block my vision, isn't it? So I can't actually see what's going to happen. So let me just try and change each one
Okay. This is where it releases from. Let me see how I get back down. If we go directly here, and then I can come back down into here. Oh boy, this is a long trek. And then I need the ladder. Where's the ladder? Isn't it over here? Yeah, here we are. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of trekking just to get to the control unit. That's a bit of a shame. So it'd help if I could solve some of this puzzle ahead of time. Why did that one crash? Why did that one crash? Let me try that again. So it sends it through into the first one, which takes the turn. Sends it through the second one where it breaks. So how do I know what to change it to? We also got to understand that we're looking at this from a different angle. Or does any of this matter? Maybe the angles don't matter. Sends it through to the first one. First gate goes through just fine. Second gate, it breaks. So why does it mess up on the second gate? And what gate was that again? It's this one, but I gotta know what the shape is. Why is the shape important? And why did it make it through the first gate just fine, but not the second one? Alright, so let's go try and mess with the second gate. But what am I looking to do? Turn all the pieces so that the circles face inward? So for the second gate, I'm looking for the single bulb with 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Single bulb with 4 legs. There's multiples of the single bulb with 4 legs, so let's see what happens if we go and try that. Okay. All right, so yeah, this is going to stink if I can't find my way back quickly, because I'm already confused. There we go. I think they're kind of doing this on purpose. I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to confuse you so that you can't easily know where you are. So if I walk this way and I look this way, this is the one that's messing up next. So if I come here, I'm looking for one of the single leg units. Let's try that one. There's 2 of them, but let's try that one for starters. Does the sound matter? I'm going to hate if the sound matters, which it probably does. Probably does. But how would I know? How do I verify if the sound actually matters? Okay, let's go on up. Does it play the sounds as it's rolling them? I didn't notice that. I was too busy focusing on... No. Okay. So it made it through. Now we need to go and look at the double circle on the far side and verify which one that is. Now that I'm actually done looking at the actual... two. Alright, so it's going to be the top left now. Top left is the one to change next. Top left is the double unit, so I got to figure out how to change that. Top left, double unit. Alright, I'm going to try and speed this up because this is... The animations are taking forever, and I'm just starting to figure out how to go where I need to go. Okay. Top left is this one. Okay, this is the one where we need to change the double unit. There we go. Okay. Admittedly, this might be one of the easier puzzles if I'm understanding this correctly. It's time-consuming. I probably could have done it in one go, though, if this is how I'm thinking it is, instead of going back and forth the way I'm doing. But I'll know in a second here. And once I know, I will have already solved 3 out of the 5. But let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Alright. So that one's going to be the weird missing leg and then the other matching leg. Weird missing leg and matching leg are the 2 that I need to be concerned about. Weird missing leg and then matching leg pointing up. Weird missing leg, matching leg pointing up. So let's go ahead and go try and see if I can do both of those at the same time. Weird missing. I didn't think about that. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. I'm going to do this one and probably make a mistake, but we're going to try it anyway, just for the sake of time. Which will really stink if I'm wrong, but we'll see. Okay, let's hurry up. Alright, so over here... Oh, I feel like I already did this one. Drat! Excuse me. Excuse me if I don't edit out my burps, which are rather close to me. I get that because I have my microphone literally right here, a half inch from my mouth. But sorry. What can I say? All right, I'm gonna make notes on this last one because I really fouled up in trying to know what to do here. So I wasted precious time, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a circle with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went through 1 just fine. Went through 2 just fine. Went to 3 just fine. Okay, so this one's the one we got to change. Okay, so this one here is with the missing leg. And then the other one going out this way is the one that we have to match. Okay. So let's go try and fix that. So that's what I should have drawn. I should have drawn it. Should have wrote it down. But once again, pointing up. I don't know if that's going to matter, but it might. Okay. Let's go ahead and quickly go back. That is definitely a tricky little thing, because if you're not looking for it, except for the fact that there's lights there, you wouldn't know that there's that ladder there. Excuse me. Elevator. Yeah, really old ladder. Actually, really new ladder, for the record. So this one here, that sound is just very painful. Oh. It's already on the right one. Why is it already on the right one? I don't like that. Let me check this. The next one to go to would be over here. This one needs to point at this. Okay. I have a feeling we still have a problem, but we'll see. I'm going to go check this one more time. This one. No. This one. Alright, let's see what happens now. Something seems off. Let's see what happens. Maybe if one's left on, maybe it doesn't properly turn off because it's being powered from a different source. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Moment of truth. Good. No good. No good at all. I think I just accidentally programmed the wrong one. I think I accidentally reprogrammed that one when I should have reprogrammed that one. I think that's my fault. My bad. So if it sends it in there, this one here, no. Drat. So this one here looks like it needs to be the guy facing down. Let's see if that works. Then that one would be there. Okay. Let's see what happens now. I really hate that it's literally taking me a single video to complete one puzzle per video. But at the same time, at least I'm completing a single puzzle in a video and not just leaving, okay, I couldn't get it through in 40 minutes. Let's give up and try it again in the next video. I'm glad we're at least making progress each episode, but all the same, my need to move through this game is pretty high. Alright, so I need to go back over here and change this one back to this. Okay. Now we need to go to the next one, which is right over here. Change this one to where it is. That I don't like. So, I'm assuming that all the sounds have to be different. That one's different. That one's different. Let's go with it again and see what happens. Ooh, this is making... my vision is kind of getting a little sudsy. It's getting kind of blurry because of all the movement. All that little blurring as that happens. I'm getting faster, but hopefully by the time I get this figured out, we'll be done with it. All right, here we go. Drat. I'm gonna send it through one more time, just to make sure. Fourth one here is wrong. And when it resets, so have I been looking at the wrong gate? One, two, three. Oh. Is it because it touches the outside of the... So... Alright, so it's the other man. Facing upward. Okay. Let's see. Oh, boy. Someone sing a sea shanty or something. Sing the Wellerman. I don't know why. I'm bored. I just want to beat this. I feel like I'm so close and yet so far. And it's very frustrating, infuriating. Or infuriating, as I've said before, when I was using my accent and kind of being all kinds of funny and junk. So if I go over here, change it to this one. Technically, that should do it. Let's find out, shall we? Let's go back from whence I came and try it one more time. Do-do-do-do-do. They call me a slob, but I do my job. Do-do-do-do-do. Name that movie. 'Cause it's the one voice in the whole thing that I can sort of do.
Do-do-do-do-do. They call me a slob, but I do my job. Do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Moment of truth, people. Good. Good. Well, that didn't work so well. Well, shucks. So I'm assuming we might need to put it to that one. Let me try that one more time. Okay. So if we just change it to that big double piece Mickey Mouse head with a hole eaten out of it, then maybe we'll be all right. Let's give it a shot. There might have been an easier way to do this. I feel like there was probably a really more simplistic way of doing this puzzle, but hey, I almost have it solved, so who cares? Because you're all like, well, if you just listen to the sound, like in MYST VR when you messed up with the pain train. Whatever. And the thing is, if we get 50 channel members, and right now we got a ways to go before we get to 50 channel members, I said I would play the original MYST Riven, probably like the remastered version or something, but I would play it in fast mode. I mean, in fast, what's the word I'm looking for? In fast, beat the game as quickly as I possibly can now that we know the mechanics of the game, to actually try and solve the puzzles and beat the game in as quickly as I can. It'll be a multi-video attempt, but it will be me racing like a bat out of hell to beat the game. So, but I need 50 channel members to do it. I think it'll be a ton of fun as a speed run. Speed run's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, but we need the 50 channel members. All right, here we go. This will do it. Woo, that was a crazy puzzle. We better be done. We better be done. Tiny Dog.
Wait, what? You know Tiny Dog?
He's my friend, and some might say my boyfriend.
Nobody says that.
I can't believe you know Tiny Dog. I mean, that's cool. It's such a small world. That's the funny thing about it. Get out!
That's 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. There we go, my friends. That's it. All 3 puzzles are solved. All right. Hopefully that means that we'll get our gate back, and we'll be able to get back to either we'll get some more papers for our journal, or something good's going to happen, because now we are able to get all three of the marble puzzles going. So technically we're done, right? Now, I guess here's my question. We've gotten all three of the puzzles done, but it's showing that I can get, like, 3... Oh, I hope I wasn't supposed to keep track of these. I probably was. Probably was. Let me make some notes. Make some notes. Alright, so... let's see here. This one has 1, 2, 3... 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this one's going to be the twirl. Bet you I was supposed to follow notations on those so that I can go and put them in a specific order, which would be the third bridge. We'll see. Okay, I guess we can get out of here now. But where do we get out of here to, I wonder? Where's that elevator? See if I can quickly get what I'm looking for. Let me go back down. Okay, let me check over here. Second puzzle should be over here. I'm pretty sure this was a second 1, 2, so we're gonna go like this. And this one's gonna be boop, 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 boop. One down here, one up here, and this is the second bridge. And that leaves the first one. And I probably need to know the pattern of the first one, because knowing my luck, I probably have to draw in design and not pick a pattern, which would kind of bum me out, but I'm assuming that's how that's actually going to play out. So I should probably try to find my way back there here in just a second. So it's not this way. Let's see. It's not that way. So, is it this way? Oh, no. Which way is it, guys? Oh, here we go. Okay. So now we can go up here. Wow. Very, very challenging little, Okay. So, there's that over there. Well, would you look at that? Yep, gotta draw in the pattern. I wonder why I saw that coming. That just makes you all feel all tutti-frutti and wonderful loony inside. So, I need to, first off, make my way back to the very first puzzle. Very first puzzle, which was what way? Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. So we're going to very quickly waste a whole bunch of time to get to here. I was about to say, you better let me in. You better let me in, boo. Okay, this one is toot, 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 toot. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We have everything we need, ish, to raise the bridges and make this happen. Okay. So, we make our way back. Of course I should have drawn them out. You saw me make that change, and you're like, no, go back, write it up, don't do that, don't do... And that's exactly what I did, because I'm a rebel with a cause. All right, so here, boop, 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 boop. And boop, boop, boop. Now what? Yeah. Yeah, I got it like that, yeah. Okay, second bridge. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe not. Let's try this one. Huh, didn't work. Why wouldn't it work? It was these, and then this. Oh! Alright, second one is going to be this one. That's definitely a little frightening to feel it slam shut like that. And then this one is here. Yes. Now what? Oh, more puzzle? Okay. A chair. Very uncomfortable looking chair at that. Okay. A steering wheel of some weird form.
What's the matter, Agers? Can't remember how things work? Yet you explained this class so well when we first spoke of it in Orion. I want Cirrus and Akanar to learn everything they can, Savidro. First from Amateria, Idana, Voltaic, and finally from Narayan. When my boys come to see your people, I want them to see Narayan's traditions at work, so they can see how civilization can balance an age.
He's freaky.
Do you know what they did when they finally came to us?
Not good things.
You never came back. After class was over, you took your boys away, and you never came back. Cirrus and Akanar did.
I mean, he's putting up a bit of a fuss. No.
What's the matter, Atreus?
No, never mind, never mind. We don't need this. We don't need this. I solved the puzzles. And there's nothing to do here except to listen to him. Oh. 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 Oh, I hate colors so much. I hate colors. Oh, really? Ah. Oh, gee golly. Oh, you hate to get that one wrong. So what's the point? That seems to only do that. Oh, but wait a minute. Okay. So, red... Okay. Green. What a cool game, man. What a cool game. I don't feel like they make games like this anymore. I really don't. I feel like this has been... I mean, this is such a really cool learning experience. Oh, wait a minute. No, I gotta see. Okay, so it wasn't that one. Okay, that's the one I need. So, twirl. So we got to do these in reverse. So twirl is the first one to fix. Then the second, and then the first. So the second one... What was the second one? And why are there 4? Yellow is the weight, which I think is the second bridge. Okay, red. So, red is the last one. Okay. So, green is the first one I did. So, green, throw ball. That's going to be number 3. Okay. So, let's go back here. If we solve green, how's this work? Well, that won't do much different no matter what. Why would you want... You want it to exit. So, does it spit in here? All right, my friends, that's going to do it for this video. The next one, we're going to solve this puzzle, and we're going to get out of this this area, I think. I think we're really close to having this solved, and next episode should cover it. So, thank you so much for watching. Keep it crispy, my friends. First Tim 412. We'll see you in the next video. Remember, 16% of my subscribers watch my videos. Only 16%. I want to make that better. If you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you get notifications. That way you can see all the amazing videos that we have here, and every time we release a new one, almost every day, well, then by all means, I'd love to have you here in the family. And don't forget, you can also become an early access member. Hit the join button, become a historian. We call all of our channel members historians here. And if you get the legacy tier, well, then you get to be shouted out in the middle of our videos. We're saying thank you to Tada for being our legacy historian right now. And anyone else who comes in, we want to shout you out as well. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Keep it crispy. First Tim 412. We'll see you next time right here on Legacy Studio and another episode of MYST 3 Exile. See you next time. Bye.